As you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, my head's not screwed on straight today. Maybe I just need to let myself go for a while. Welcome to TLC. Now will somebody please find my fucking head?
Need to hear it. Need to hear it.
Get the wolf, get a handle, get a grip, get ammo. It's the return of camo. My hate when it hits a trip.
Welcome to TLC. Forgive me, I'm having a bad hair day, as you can clearly see. And it's amazing what happens when a week goes by. But I feel so much more enjoyable because of it. Now, this may take a little bit for people to realize, but I am a rather fun, enjoyable, loving guy. I like to have fun. I like to take shots at people because that's what I do. That's what you would expect out of your sportscasters and your sports writers and all these guys on First Take. You expect them to sit here and make it enjoyable, not to sit here and try to look serious all the time. If you can't have fun at your job, you're obviously doing the wrong job. That's just me sitting here saying. Now, while I'm sitting here trying to get my hair in the right directions, let's talk about everything. Clearly, it's been a week since the Super Bowl, and yes, sad. New England is the Super Bowl champions, and nobody fucking cares. Because we're all about the penalties. The penalties that basically have been going around, that people have been saying is going to happen, so far have not shown up. And of course, most likely, probably is not going to show up. Mainly because of the fact that, well, when you give Robert Kraft the right reach around, anything and everything can happen. Clearly, the bromance between Roger Goodell and Robert Kraft played a major role in the very fact that the New England Patriots would get together and walk away scot-free without even a whimper of anything actually going on in regards to the penalties that have been showing up. Now, while these guys are screwing up, UFC is having its own problems as well. Ever since the John Jones Coke incident, now everybody is literally waiting for the shoe to drop, and lo and behold, it has. And three major fighters, no less. Anderson Silva, one of the greatest of all time, popped for steroids, supposedly. Nick Diaz, once again popped for pot. Don't know what the big fucking deal is that. It's not cocaine, and it's not roids, it's just weed. Get over it, Dana. Unless your balls are still attached to John Jones's mouth. Then you figure out the hell you want to do after that. And of course, the latest victim. The latest victim of this little fiasco has made it admirably clear that UFC is definitely going in the wrong direction. Which means that when tomorrow night rolls around, everybody better mind their P's and Q's and just give us some damn good fights. Because honestly, after what I saw on WWE NXT Takeover Rival this past Wednesday night, there is competition in the air as far as basically sports entertainment supremacy. And right now, NXT is in the lead over both Raw and SmackDown, with TNA coming in a close second, especially after that impressive showing at Lockdown this past Friday night on Discover America. And they will be back in action tonight. Don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I'm pretty sure to have it a good authority, there's a big plot twist coming, and I think you guys should pay attention to it. Speaking of WWE, since we're on the subject, it has been confirmed. Sting will accept the invitation of Triple H to meet him face-to-face in the ring in less than 2 weeks at Fastlane. Bottom line is, everybody's been waiting for this to happen, and I am damn glad that it's happened now. Sting finally being in a WWE ring for the first time since Survivor Series. Should be interesting to see how that one plays out. Plus, John Cena getting used to that mid-card level of play again. Will go after, once again, the United States Championship as he faces Rusev. And people are still bitching. John Cena's not in the main event. John Cena is not fighting for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. John Cena is not even the main attraction for WrestleMania, and people are still bitching about him. Also, they're bitching about Roman Reigns being in the main event, which I still don't understand to this day. How people can bitch and moan and bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch about one guy demanding that he wins the Royal Rumble. He finally wins it, and nobody's happy about it. Leave it to Philadelphia to fuck it up for everyone else. Either way you look at it, should be interesting heading into that final stretch with less than a few weeks remaining until WrestleMania and less than a couple of weeks before Fastlane. We only got 3 matches. Paige faces Nikki Bella for the Divas title. Title is the other match. So they might want to start stocking up on the matches real quick. Either that or basically just have The Undertaker come back at Fastlane and accept the challenge of Bray Wyatt, which is exactly what it's looking like right now. That being said, this brings us to the big ones. This weekend is going to be great here in Colorado as the UFC invades the First Bank Center in Broomfield with a big, I'm talking huge card on hand. Pretty much tapped off with a big showdown between Max Holloway and Cole Miller. And of course we got Neil Magny versus Klishi Kunamoto. But the biggest match of the night is the main event. The main event of the evening. Smooth Benson Henderson returns to action against Brandon Ruckus Thatch. And that should be an interesting fight, mainly because of everything that's been going on in the UFC. So they should be able to sit here and try to capitalize on the madness and anarchy known as, well, the drug trade. Now, obviously, I've never been one to sit here and shy away from controversy. I am the epitome of controversy because I call out everybody equally. I don't give a damn how big you are. I don't care how small you are. I don't care how big time you are. I don't care how little time you are. Bottom line is that when the smoke clears, it's going to be on and popping. When the lights go down and the ring gets up and the noise level rises. Tomorrow night at the Broomfield, the First Bank Center, you can expect TLC to at least sit here and make some sort of appearance between now and that show tomorrow night in Broomfield, Colorado. And just in case you were wondering, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, it's almost time for the kickoff of the 2015 season for your Colorado Ice Indoor football team as they open up season play against the expansion Wichita Falls football team. And it should be interesting because of the fact this is a whole new regime. New management, new players, new action, same in-your-face smash-mouth football that the Ice have been known for. The Ice have been so close the last 2 years to playing in that United Bowl, and now, according to the big boss, the new owner of the Colorado Ice, that is the goal this season. Not just that one, but to finish this season undefeated. And with all the changes that happened in the offseason, with arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the indoor league now becoming a head coach, should be interesting heading down the stretch to see if that team that's dominated every single season can actually sit here and actually get it done without their prized possession. Either way, should be a lot of fun for everybody. But we digress. It's time for me to go and get this hair fixed up a little bit because my bangs are looking a little off and my curls. Oh God! Somebody get me a beautician quick! I'm losing my mind here. The 21st century Rick James is about to lead the building and go and dominate, motivate, and in some cases predicate. You can figure that one out on your own. Other than that, looks like it has been a pretty good week up until tomorrow night. We'll see exactly what happens. For now, this has been El Capitan, and this has been TLC, and we'll see you guys next week for another great episode, and hopefully some more matches to add to Fastlane. We'll see what happens. Oh, wait! I almost forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, another match that was added to Fastlane. Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan, with the winner facing the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar! Okay, hang on a second. Okay, that was bad. At WrestleMania 31 in San Francisco. Hey, look at it this way. This will be the first time a world champion has stepped foot in that stadium since Seattle. That should be very interesting, right? Maybe. I guess we'll see what happens. Either way, expect madness, expect anarchy, expect trouble, expect trials, tribulations, madness, anarchy, mayhem. It's just the way I like it. So until then, we'll see you guys next week, and enjoy the fights on Fox Sports.
Fireball.